Hello everybody, this is take 2 of this video. Halfway while recording it, I stopped recording because I thought I fucked up big time. I'm still a little bit new to OBS when it comes to doing this kind of recording, so forgive me here if I kind of go by these options so fast, but I'll try to elaborate. So welcome to this video. First time actually doing a tier list video. Probably my only one, I'm not sure, but I'll be doing a tier list on my my Fate waifu. Everybody has a Fate waifu. That's not a lie, by the way. I'm sure that every person you've ever met has a Fate waifu. And mine is Oda Nobunaga, who is definitely fucking cool. All right, all right. So we're going to be starting obviously with Yo Girl, Majin Archer, the normal one. You know, the OG. You know, plain old Oda Nobunaga. And as you can see, I'm not using an FGO screen cap. I'm using a Fate type redline panel. One from, I believe, chapter 1 or 2-ish, somewhere around early into the manga. Which it's still ongoing. Check out, definitely check out Fate type redline. It's a great manga. It's one of my favorite Fate works so far. Like, I've been into Fate for like a while now, and I'd say that this is, without a doubt, ever since Heaven's Feel, and I haven't enjoyed a Fate work this much since Heaven's Feel, or not Fate work, more like Nasuverse. I haven't enjoyed a Nasuverse work this well since Heaven's Feel and Tsukihime. But if you're wondering, oh, what about the other ones like Karano Gyokai and Mahoyo? Don't worry, I haven't finished those yet. Okay, I haven't finished those yet. I will get to those one day, but for now, those three are more or less like my favorite works to read and enjoy, whatnot. So yeah, OG plain old Majin Archer Nobu. She is an S tier, without a doubt. Why is she an S tier? I'll tell you why. Because, I don't know, because like, if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even be into her to begin with. Like, this one could not exist, right? And all of these could, and I probably wouldn't care as much as I care about this one, right? It's all thanks to this one, and it's all thanks to Kohae's that I have a waifu. Alright, so anyways, alright. So basically, how I found out Nobu, how I got into her, I was like, oh wow, this is definitely one of my favorite characters. So basically, it all started when I got into FGO. I believe it was I don't know if it was the first time Honoji was running or the last time or the second time. No, it was the second time. Because then the first time I ran it was the last one. You know, I managed to swipe her before, you know, it was too late. But it was too late because I couldn't get the last two ascensions, so she was stuck on level 50. Which is great. But then, you know what I did? I buffed her. Like, I spent all of my fucking foes on her, straight up. But that aside, I saw her on the support list and I was like, oh hey, look at this cool looking servant that kind of resembles Oma Kokishi from Danganronpa V3. Oma Kokishi being one of my favorite Danganronpa characters. He's a dickhead, you know, every Danganronpa game has this character who basically will go out of his way to make the killing game and the Phoenix Wright stuff and whatnot as annoying and tedious as humanly possible because they feel like it. So yeah, Nobu like kind of gave me that kind of vibe. She looked a lot like Oma Kokishi, you know, except instead of wearing white she wore black, and she had a red cape instead of a black cape, and it was kind of weird and whatnot. And you know, they had the same hat and everything. And I was like, oh wow, this is a cool ass looking gender bent Oma. I want to check her out. So funnily enough, I started reading type redline this year, pretty much. I think a couple of months ago, or a month ago or two-ish, around that time. And basically, it turns out that canonical Nobu, like, you know, out of FGO shenanigans Nobu, is actually just as crazy as Oma. And it's like, oh wow, holy shit. I did not see that coming. And, you know, a lot of people were kind of like spooked off by how ruthless Nobu and to an extent Okita were. But honestly, I actually enjoyed it. I was like, oh wow, you know, there's only so much that you can take of Nobu saying Wachiya and smiling and whatnot, you know. She's Majin Archer, not Happy Archer. Alright, so aside from listing them in the tier list, I'm also going to be going through some of my favorite fan art of these characters. You know, just because spice things up and, you know, recommend some stuff. I will go a bit more into why I like this version of Nobu when we talk about another version of Nobu that's coming soon later in the video. So, alright, fan art. So, my first favorite fan art piece is this one by Nao Nakamura, which sounds familiar. Actually reminds me of someone I used to know. Anyways, this is a straight up Akira reference, and Akira is actually one of my favorite mangas. It's a great one. I actually also watched the movie, but I started with the manga because a friend at school told me you have to read the manga first and then watch the movie to understand what's going on. And I thought that like the movie was the culmination of the manga, but no, it turns out that the manga is just the first and last volume slapped together. And you can tell I like Akira simply because of my in my KOF video where I modded Bury the Light into the game, I was playing Nameless. Nameless is a redesign of a character called K49, who in itself is a blatant fucking ripoff of Tetsuo Shima from Akira. So yeah, you know, just a little hint there. So yeah, I like this one a lot. I actually had this one as my my lock screen for a very, very long time on my phone. It's really one of my favorites. Like, definitely without a doubt. The other one is from another thing that I'm really into. It's a fan art of Nobu cosplaying as Dante from the Devil May Cry series, made by Harlequin Wheels. And when I saw this, I was like, "Fuck yes, yes, definitely without a doubt." And as you may or may not be able to tell, I am really into Devil May Cry. I've streamed DMC4 a couple of times back when I streamed on the PS4. I don't because I don't have a mic on PS4. I'm using a shitty headset right now that is actually broken. It's cheap as fuck. It actually broke easily. It didn't even last a month. It's actually embarrassing how I managed to break it. I was just like pulling the little thingies that extend or, you know, contract the headsets, the earmuffs thingy, and it just broke. Also, I'd like to apologize for any ambient and like shit audio. I am a Latino and I am extremely poor. So yeah, I'm very sorry. Please bear with it. Yeah, I'm really into Devil May Cry. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. I actually grew up with this. If you're one of those first 100 subs before I blew up to 550 out of nowhere, then you might have seen an old, shitty, embarrassing video where I talk about how I got into DMC, and it's a long story that I'm not gonna get into. I might actually talk about it again, but for now, I like this one a lot. Actually, recently I was playing DMC 3, and I recorded a little highlight. Actually, like 3 of them. In one, I royal guarded Virgil's judgment cut 3 times on the final boss fight while he was in DT. Was he on DT or was he not? I think he was in DT. I'm not actually sure. I don't think I can tell. But it was so fucking good that I had to record it, and I sent it to my uncle. I was like, "Uncle, look, I triple royal guard Virgil's judgment cut," because he got me to DMC. And the other 2 were about how I perfectly timed Dante's royal guard parry as Agni and Rudra, the twin bosses. They have this little gimmick where they run all the way to the edge of the boss arena, and then they run towards you and do this little like jumping, rolling, helmet splitter attack kind of thing. And if you time it just right, you can do a lot of damage to both of the twins, and you can actually stagger them for a long time. And I'd say that their healths were like a quarter into being, you know, like demolished, like both healths. And I actually managed to get that timing, and I completely fucking demolished both of them, and it was so good. It was so fucking good, and I didn't record it. But then I did it again like 2 times, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's awesome." But anyways, yeah, that's all I have to say about DMC3 and Nobu. I also might make a video talking about Nobu and Okita and related to DMC, sort of, I don't know, like a little discussion thingy. Look forward for that in the future. So, enough talking about DMC, we're talking about my waifu. Sorry, Dante. Hoes before... No, man, it's bros before hoes every time. So anyways, let's move on to the next one, which is Summer Nobu. So, Summer Nobu Summer Nobu, yeah, haha, Jojo, funny. Her noble phantasm is a fucking sand, haha, very funny. You guys are so fucking clever. I blew up because of Jojo. Please shut the fuck up. Jokes aside, me hating Jojo, I might start doing some more like Fightcade Jojo Venture, Jojo Arcade gameplay footage type shit, streams, whatever. So look forward for that. I might get into it again because I finally figured out like how to record Fightcade on OBS. It was actually embarrassing to figure it out. But anyways, back to the tier list. That was enough filler. So Summer Nobu. Summer Nobu, I don't know exactly where to put her. I will say that I was one of those I was one of those dumbasses who, I was one of those simps who helped in getting her to first place the first time the event ran on NA. So obviously A plus. Her her chemistry with Heroine X was fucking great. It was off the charts. And you know, it's definitely, I can see why people ship them. And by the way, it's not NTR because technically, and get this, in before Fate Type Redline came in and retconned Koha Ace, the original Rail War that Fate Type Redline adapts is from a little like Koha Ace arc, and basically it's like 7 servants. You know, it's Nobunaga, Okita, Morinaga Yoshi, Li Shu in the old version, Sakamoto Ryoma, Maxwell's Demon, and I forgot the last one. Oh wait, Okada Iso. Yeah, how could I forget Okada Iso? I love that guy. So, and basically in that manga, the old one, Nobunaga's master was actually Artoria, and I can see why specifically she was paired up with X, because X is the closest thing to Artoria with a school uniform, and I mean a non-alter one, of course. You know, she didn't have Artoria alter schoolgirls as her master. She had Master Artoria. So yeah, whatever. That aside, I enjoy her MP. Yeah, I definitely do enjoy it. She's actually one of my most used versions of Nobu. I use her a lot on JP because, well, see, the thing is, right. I have shit luck on JP, but what I do have, well, what I was luckily blessed with is that I have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, Waver, Castoria, Hans, Mozart, and Shengong. 5 out of like the 8 or 7 legendary Chaos Emerald casters. You know, the casters that buff the shit out of you and make you into a powerhouse. I have Shengong and I have Waver. So Summer Nobu basically carried me through most of the game when I was spamming buffs on her and shit, and that damage was beautiful, man. You have no fucking idea. Seriously, man. She's underrated as fuck. Up next, wait, no, Fanart. Don't forget about the Fanart. So yeah, Fanart. My favorite from Summer Nobu, we have this little piece of Fanart here. It's one of my favorites. There's a lot that I like, and I specifically like the clothed version of Summer Nobu. As for the swimsuit ones, I like Second Ascension. Third Ascension is a little bit meh. You know, I don't know. I don't really have any strong feelings. The simple bikini, the simple yellow bikini is appreciated. And red hair is cool, but I don't know. I don't really feel it. But yeah, I do buy with Second Ascension Nobu wearing her jacket like a cape. Now that's fucking badass, and that's something I like a lot. So yeah, I like this specific version of Summer Nobu, and this one is sort of like a little manga meme by Ulrich for his like not manga fan art meme whatever. Yeah, it's a 3 coma sort of, and it's a parody of Evangelion's ending because Nobu's congratulating Okita for getting her swimsuit version, which I also have on JP. One of my favorite assassins actually. And yeah, it's a really good one, but eyes on the girl here. I like this one a lot. Nobu's little smug shit-eating grin here, just, I don't know, it really sells the whole picture. Honestly, that's one of the best parts about Nobu is how smug she is. If you hear, like, uncomfortable loud sounds, like this, yeah, remember how I said I have a shit headset and like one of the parts is broken? Yeah, this is what I meant. The broken side is sliding off of my ear uncomfortably, and yeah. So up next we'll be talking about Kaiser Nobu. So let's go to Kaiser Nobu. So Kaiser Nobu, I actually didn't play the third Gula Gula. I ended up missing out on it because I was busy playing JP, and also I can't have two versions of FGO running on my phone. I have like a little small weak phone, and I save a lot of things. Okay, a lot of homework, and also most importantly, when I'm not playing FGO, I'm playing with emulators and whatnot. So yeah, obviously I'm not gonna have enough space to run two whole fucking FGO games. So I can't tell you a lot about Kaiser Nobu. What I do know is that she's supposed to be like a serious version of Nobu, and that she's evil, and she had an army of Chibi Nobus. And the one thing I do like about her is her design, which a lot of people seem to agree with, because she has a lot of fucking fan art, and I like that. So anyways, I'm gonna put her on C tier because I don't know a lot about her, but I like her. I like the whole little serious interpretation and the black coat. I don't know why, it just makes her look hot. I don't get it. I don't get it either, but alright, so as for fan art, as you can see, I already showed a little frame of fan art. My favorite Kaiser Nobu fan art is by March AB. Holy fuck, check out March AB because Jesus Christ. March AB makes amazing Nobu fan art. Like, a lot of the best fan art from Nobu you'll see is from this artist. It's fucking great. Like, holy fuck, it's so good. It's so fucking good. I love it. I have like a lot of fan art of March AB, specifically like March AB's Nobu fan art. I have a lot of it. This was actually my Steam profile picture for a while until I changed it to Padoru Nobu because it's Christmas, December. So yeah, I love this one a lot. So I also made this one my profile picture because COVID. Yeah, you know, like mask and shit. You know, the cuff. But not, oh right, I already said COVID, but I don't care about monetization, so I'm like a fan art sub channel. Excuse me there, folks. A bit thirsty. So my other piece of fan art is one that you've definitely seen if you've seen me commenting around and you've seen my and if you're on my channel. It's this one. It's my YouTube profile picture, which was made by Canon Ikamiso. I didn't open the Pixip tab because I don't have a Pixip account and it doesn't show because it's sensitive material, which I assume is the cigarette. I don't know why exactly I like this one a lot, but what I do know is that it kind of resembles like apologies. It kind of resembles. Those are some of the feature fan art you're going to be seeing. You know, a bit. It resembles. It resembles Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer's art style. It's sort of. I don't know why I like that, because I'm not like a super fan of Demon Slayer. I did read the manga and stuff, but like I'm not like an elitist or anything. But I like this one. I like this one a lot, and I made it my PFP, and I'm proud of it, and I don't give a shit. So anyways, up next, we're gonna be talking about everybody's favorite Maou Nobu. Yay! Let's close these tabs. Alright, so Maou Nobu, MILF Nobu, the one that can say ara ara. Excuse me again, folks. Getting my sip of water, stay hydrated, folks. Yeah. So Maou Nobu is without a doubt one of the most popular versions of Nobu. It's beloved by everyone, and that's why I'm going to put her on D. Now, before you shoot me with the 3-line formation, let me explain myself, okay? I don't really like Maou Nobu for a few reasons, and it's because mainly. Not really mainly, but one of the big factors is definitely that she's the one that like blew Nobu's popularity like super sky high. Like Nobu was already popular, but then this one came out and everyone liked Charles on it. It's like, oh yeah, aha, Maou Nobu, ha, look at her, she can say ara ara now, and that makes her hotter. Am I saying that I'm a lolicon? No. The only reason why I love Nobu is because she resemble the character from Danganronpa, who is kind of a shota. God fucking damn it. But I actually liked, but in the first place, I liked Oma because Oma looked like another character called Kumagawa Misogi from Medaka Box. And you probably notice a little pattern there if you're kind of an elitist. You see, uh, all of these three characters have one thing in common, and it's that they all seem very innocent, casual, laid back, and really young looking, but they're all twisted and they carry the series on their back, and they steal the spotlight every time they're on screen. That's one trait that those are a bunch of traits these three characters have in common. So that's why I love Nobu. Like that's the main appeal for me. So aside from that, what do I not like about Maou Nobu that isn't her obvious waifu bait design that made people love her all of a sudden? It's mainly because I don't know, she's kind of like obsolete. See, the thing is that so Maou Nobu is meant to be like like the embodiment of the fear of Nobunaga or some shit like that. Like, she's supposed to be the ruthless one on FGO. But see, the thing is that this one right here, normal Majin Archer Nobu, in her Grail War, she already does what she can do way better than she can. And like, normal Nobu's little ruthlessness hits harder than Maou Nobu's because, well, I'd be more scared of a child-looking, like a younger-looking girl acting like the genuine fucking devil over a, I don't know, like 6-foot-tall, busty woman acting like the devil. I feel more intimidated by her than by her. So, like, I don't know. In my point of view, normal Nobu just does what Maou Nobu's meant to do way better by like a fucking whole ass margin. So for me, it's like, what the fuck is the point of you existing? You don't do shit aside from making people's dicks hard and stealing all of the hentai from all the other versions of Nobu because you get the most. But yeah, that aside. But that doesn't mean that I can't see why people like her. I definitely can see that, and I can appreciate it. If you like Nobu because of the traits that I don't like her, that's completely fine. That's your opinion, my opinion. At the end of the day, we all like the same Wachiya screaming waifu. So, another thing is that for some reason, some dumbass on Twitter, well, Twitter is filled with dumbasses, talked about how this version of Nobu is a futanari. Like, she has both parts because first ascension Avenger Nobu is girl and second is boy, so naturally the third one has both. What the fuck? No, what the fuck? I like futanari, don't get me wrong, but like, that doesn't make any sense. That's dumb, and you should feel ashamed. Alright, so let's talk about fan art, because I definitely can tell you that Maou Nobu has a lot of great fan art. Alright, so let's go into it. My favorite one is this one made by Kusudong, which seems to be a request. I definitely love the whole... She has a little smug look, too. And the Buster shirt, command card shirts are honestly, like, as he said, the command card shirts, or she, I don't know, as they said, command card shirts are ironically great, and I can agree with that. They're really great looking at, like, if there's fan art with these shirts, they're great. They're definitely great. So, up next, is this one by Tamagohan. As you can see, it features the three Nobus, Summer Nobu, Oda Kippoushi, and Mao. And if you look closely, you can see that Nobu is doing that little I was gonna say shitty, but like that, remember that meme challenge with the cup and the tits and the sipping? Yeah, great times. Anyway, I didn't notice no cuts there. So yeah, a lot of my favorite fan arts featuring Maou Nobu feature other characters, and I believe this is the last one. I'm not sure. Actually, I think there's another one. The next one is this one featuring all three of them again. Nobu, Kippoushi, and Mao. Made by Ero Takwan. I think he had a different name. They had a different name on Sauce Now. Let's see. Nakuda. I believe they're the same artist though. If they have the same user on both results. Yeah, this one's pretty good too. I like specifically. Honestly, my favorite part isn't even Maou Nobu. It's actually Nobu's, like, annoyed look, and Kippouchi's laid back, shonen protagonist expression. And but the clothes are also pretty good though. Like Nobu and Kippouchi have this Jato thing going on, while Mao seems to be wearing her jacket like a cape, which is cool. I respect that. If you wear your jacket like a cape, I fucking respect that you're a top 10 delinquent. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this fan art in specific. Let's look at the last one. I believe this is the last one. The last one is one of Nobu and Yo Boy Mori Nagayoshi by Iwamoto Busta. Great piece. I think, as you can see, all my favorite ones are feature other characters because I don't know, it just seems to work really well. And there's actually another one with where Mao is wearing casual clothes and Mori is also wearing casual clothes and looks pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, one of my favorite things about Maou Nobu is that since she's as tall as Nagayoshi, sort of, you can pair them up more and they look pretty awesome. They look like the power couple of destruction, which is followed by Concert Yu and her husband, who I would never in TR. Seriously, people are crazy. Who the fuck would want to fuck you? Are you crazy? Like, seriously, man. Her husband is a fucking horseman who can rip you in half with his pinky. Alright, that aside, I really do love this one, though. It's really fucking great. We're like, yeah, fucking love Mori. Mori is like, let's kill some motherfuckers. Yeah! So, that aside, I believe finally it's time to talk about the last 3 fan arts. Alright, so let's talk about your boy, Oda Kippoushi. Oda Kippoushi goes on S tier. That's right. I put the one loved by everyone in D, and I put the one that's not loved by everyone in S. That's a coincidence, by the way. It's pure coincidence. That was not intentional. I really don't like I just don't like Mao at all, and I prefer Kippoushi more. So Kippoushi, what do I love about Kippoushi? Because you could say but what's the difference? Kippoushi and Nobu. I mean, the difference is that one has tits and the other one doesn't. It's kind of it. There's barely any differences. Kippoushi is kind of more of like a bro and stuff, since he's apparently modeled after Nobu's childhood days as the fool of Owari. So what do I love about Kippoushi? Well, he's a dude, first of all. That's pretty much it. And also, banging design, straight up, really awesome design. I love it. Like, he has a little Jotaro thing going on where he has a little torn cape, and his hair looks like it's connected to his cape, and not cape, his cap. Holy fuck, I had a brain fart right there. It's pretty late too, 2 a.m. So don't blame me. Apologies. And most importantly, that giant fucking gun looks pretty awesome too. It's great. The only thing I don't like about Kippoushi is that he has mostly the same animations as he has the same animations as the first ascension of Avenger Nobu, and the second thing is that that giant gun is not a single hit shotgun or rifle. It's a fucking machine gun, and that kind of sucks, man. I really thought that was like a giant ass rifle that he just kind of squirt the fuck up and he fucking shoots that shit, and it's like a bouncing ricocheting bullet. It's gonna be like awesome, yeah, fuck yeah, like that one weapon from DMC3. Well, it also goes back to DMC3, huh? And last but not least, oh wait, no, we still haven't talked about the fan art. Sorry. Alright, so let's talk about my favorite Kippoushi fan art. So for starters, here we have one made by Kawanoshi, which is called For My Future Husband? Or something, I don't know. Good old translated from Japanese by Google, being unreliable as always. So, I love this one. I love this one. This artist also has a couple more based on this ship, and one where they kiss, and it's really cute. I love it. Check out the artist. Oh, I didn't notice the cute little Chibi Nobu back here. Alright, so up next is what I believe to be another group photo. It's Oda Kippoushi and Shacha. And I like this one a lot too, It's made by Namgoreng. I hope I said that right. Anyways, I love this one. There's a lot of things that look great. For starters, Cha-Cha doing what Cha-Cha does best. I don't know what that is, don't ask me. And Nobu or Kippoushi, doing a little prank that we all do on our younger relatives, putting the fingers behind their head and being Kippoushi. I definitely love this one too. Honestly, I think it's the art style that I find appealing about it. Kippoushi smile, I die. Yeah, same, man. Last but not least, this one's an individual photo, quite recent one too. It's this one right here by Sis05. It's really good, well done. I actually just found this one yesterday, but it looks really great, like better than what I've seen so far, and that's why, like, I've seen a lot of great Kippoushi fan arts too, but yeah, this one definitely takes the cake. It's really well done. And I don't know, I almost thought this was official artwork or some shit like that, man. Like, holy fuck, it looks really good. Right, so now we're done looking at all the fan art, because finally, going to talk about the best Nobu, Chibi Nobu, the god of destruction. The one that everyone fears, the strongest one yet. I mean, just put it on beach or something. This is just a little gag thing here, So, yeah, that was my tier list video. Nothing else to say. I don't know, like, what do you think? Yeah, you find this video, you get it, recommend to you. What are your thoughts? Who would you rank where and whatnot? And yeah, thanks a lot for bearing with my horrible setup habits and shitty audio. And most importantly, thank you for bearing with my shitty opinions. This has been the Lightning Boy. Because Raiko related to lightning and stuff and whatnot and blah blah blah. Alright, so yeah, that's it. By the way, the thing that I'm playing with is an USB stick. That annoying sound. Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. And yeah, that's all I have to say for now. If you disagree, you disagree. If you agree, you agree. It is what it is. Oh, great, I'm quoting some ordinary grainers. It is what it is. It is what it is. Everyone has their own opinions on the matter. So yeah, check out the artist, and maybe they have some other great work that I haven't seen, because I'm only interested in the Nobu ones. So yeah, definitely give March a check, because holy fuck, that's some seriously great Nobu fan art. Like, damn, son. Alright, so yeah, that's it. See ya.